Hello, everybody. This is Jack, and let me know you hear me well. We're getting ready for a new training, and actually, it is about email marketing. Hi, Bill, Aline, Edward, Jack. Hi, Jack. Good. So, I know there are a couple of new members lately, and if you're new, enter new. So, I can introduce me a little bit. Hi, chat. Great questions. I love it. Hi, Patty. Thanks for coming back this week. So let me introduce me 2 minutes and then we go in the content. Hi, Joseph. So, um, if your email doesn't do the job, nothing else matters. And why I'm saying that is, why should you listen to me? Is because um, I sold a lot of profit system. I do a lot of Google Ads. I'm born in the Netherlands in 1963. Hi, Mike. And grew up at a farm. I'm a mechanical engineer. And I worked from 86 to 2004 for the company DAF, which was later on bought by Packer, which make Peterbilt and Canada trucks. And that is why we moved to America. So in 2009, we started our own business in Boca and opened our local business in 1 month. And then in 2013, about 3 years, from all the 150 locations, we had the highest revenue. So the success got noticed by other franchisees, and they wanted my online marketing as well. Hi, Patty. Oh, FAU? Yeah, good. I know that. So Patty went also to the university in Boca. And so the success got noticed by others, franchisees, and they wanted my online marketing service. Then in 2015, created the software company, and thanks to my local marketing and Asian internet marketing, I became successful. So since 2009, I have created multiple SaaS products, and one of them is Sand Eagle, and several more. And why should you listen to it? Because most of my clients, they never cancel. So how do I get that? Now I send about 500,000 emails per month. And actually, if you want, I can show an inside look about my Sand Eagle while I'm doing it. Uh, that that is if you want, I can I share my Sand Eagle account, how I do split testing and so forth. But I split test every email. And I made my mission to make 100 members successful each year. So, and share everything what I know. So if you stay at the end, I will share my insight. And you cannot become successful if you don't master email marketing. It's crucial. You will learn the importance of email marketing, the best subject lines, the ERTC email subject line that works. So some of you guys, I think half of you are familiar with ERTC. I use this as a topic, but you can read this as any service today. So it's more about split testing and why you should email marketing. But ERTC is kind of the topic of today, and we will cover A/B split testing and why it is so important for you. And actually, this reminds me, we updated the Sand Eagle interface a lot, and I will show you how super easy split testing is done now within Sand Eagle. It will double your operates and you warm up your from email address, email server, and IP address. That is kind of the thing. But if you own, so if you want to you want to send emails which have not received an email before for you, so you need a dedicated email server for that, and the dedicated email server has its own IP address. But you need to warm it up for mass emailing, autoresponders, email strategy, collecting leads, optimizing landing page content. So we will cover all those topics, converting cold leads into warm leads, and many more topics we will cover today. So I hope you will enjoy it. You will learn a lot. So let's get started. How do you introduce a cold email? So that's the big question, correct? Because many of you guys have a list of leads and they haven't met you. So what is actually cold emailing? Cold email is a way to start and maintain a business relationship. So it used to be that you went to those events and Chamber of Commerce or whatever event it is, and you go in such big room and you shake hands. Now, that's still possible, but often you meet each other digitally. Cold email is a way to start a conversation in the online world. It is a message you send to a person who most likely knows nothing or very little about your company. So this is cold email. We'll just say it's first contact, and it's okay as long as, since it's the first time they hear about you, we say they are cold leads. Now, there's a big difference between cold emailing and spam. Cold is, cold means email and spam are polar opposites. So let me explain it a little bit better. Spam is a one-to-many conversation. And the same email is sent to multiple people and doesn't address the recipient by name. In spam, there's no customization, and spam doesn't intend to start a conversation. It tends to make a customer make a purchase. So only a buying intent, not a providing intent. There's no win-win situation. So then for cold emailing, there needs to be win-win situation. If the purpose of the email is only that you win and the client doesn't get new customers, doesn't get leads, make no money from you, then it is spam. So don't do that. Spam always have a high commercial intent. Spam email's main intent is to sell a product and make money for the spammer, while cold emailing is to start a relationship and make bold money. So you send them to a website where you offer, explain the service, or you try to schedule a meeting either by replying by the email, sending to a booking link, whatever your funnel is. So the best way for cold emailing is always connect with a pain point. Address the customer's primary pain point. So make sure you help them. As long as the email body, the email content, the purpose of the email is to help someone, they will like it. They will open the email. They click on the link or they reply to the email. Be the solution of the problem. Tell them how you can solve it. Be useful for your prospect. Make them feel as if you truly care about their growth and are a valuable solution to their pain, like fixing a website, getting more leads, have more social presence, whatever your service is. So getting a tax return. Huh? Hey, ERTC. When promoting your product or service to potential customers, you should always state what's in for them. Think about them. Try and think why they should choose you. So that's another part. So first, think about them. Make sure there is something that they make money from your service. And then the third element is kind of they have option. They didn't know you. So why would they choose you? So your website needs to be trustworthy, correct? Seals, SSL certificates, other certificates, professional, clear call to action. So pinpoint a time for short meeting, for example. So if your funnel is that you close them via meeting, make sure they can easily book a meeting. Or visit a website, reply to an email, call. Always have a call to action, clear call to action. Lead them. What should be the subject line of the cold email? Actually, that is undervalued. I will show you at the end a little bit about split testing. You see the same leads, different subject line, amazing different results. Crazy the subject line. How much that can have effect on the end result. Make sure your subject line is personalized. Best call is line follow 3 need patterns. Okay, need to improve, need to change, and need to innovate. So if they see they need something, they're going to open it. So here are 3 subject examples. First name, there's more efficient way to do X. I have an idea how to improve X. X can be the bottom line, cause any problem the prospect might have. So improve, you can see solve. Remember that ETC is a problem for local business. Maybe they haven't heard about it. Have you talked about switching to X? Sure. Want to scale your customers calls X times? Of course they want. So match the subject line with the email body. So once you kind of have a subject line what is related to your service, now use that knowledge in the body of the email. So you kind of come back to that subject line and is alignment from subject line to body. So use that kind of as a content. Subject lines are meant to tell recipients exactly what they're going to get in the email body. So it needs to be congruent, okay? You cannot trick them, never trick them. Only open rate is not holy, okay? But you get good results. So your subject line needs to be related to the service you provide. Then once you have found a good subject line, make sure you spend a couple of sentences in the email body and explain why it is important to them. And also you can model the call to action from it. So called email template 1 as example. I noticed on your website, Google the problem. I would love a few minutes to discuss how to remove this burden. If you're willing to give us 50 minutes, I can show you how on average our clients see, the improvement. What's the best way to earn your ear for a few minutes and share how? Yeah, a little bit soft call to action. Would you be open for a call next week to see how we could help? If you have someone a way out, it will double the chance that they say yes. So if there's a call email, okay, be friendly. Huh? If you rather not, I understand. I appreciate you reading this far with gratitude. Huh? So give them a way out. It's cold. They might say yes, they might say no. They feel more inclined to say yes when they have an option to say no. People like to work with friendly people. So here's another example. Attention, interest, or desire. So personal token, your thoughts on this? Hi, personal token. Your interest in saying your company an extra 4,200 hours of work a month. Of course they are. Companies like you are doing just that by enabling the company name to service. In addition to saving, our clients have reported an actual increase in with your service. Like think on the leads widget. They get much more leads by just installing the simple leads. I would love to schedule time to chat and show you how your company can be better your company. Would you have some time to connect this week? Check out this link and see it yourself. So send them to your website which tells about the service. Here's another example. Get a call in template. So subject line, follow up, just follow up. Email 3, remember? Hi, I just tried giving you a call and left a message. Please give me a call at 123 or send me a note when you get a chance. Thank you. So if you are after getting calls, that is the way how you close the deals, then send them a message. Hey, I just send them an email, send hey, I left a message and ask for the call back. Maybe they didn't answer the phone, but they see your email and now they call you back. Here's another example. If you sell products, so ready for free trial? Good day, business owner. Your typical group of products or basic buyers have one thing in common. They save a lot of time and money by using the leads widget. Check out this link to see yourself. You can start a 30-day trial today and see how you can help. There's no obligation and free time codes. The soft still giving a way out. and free technical support is included in your free trial. If you have any questions about how to get started, please don't hesitate to reach out. Another call to action. It may be schedule a call, replying to your email, or booking a meeting. Call to action. So here's the thing. Always end your call with a call to action. Call to action is very important. So you have the subject line is important. Then you describe in the body about the subject line, and then you need a clear call to action, because that is actually the reason of sending the email. Would you be able to chat on your phone for 10 minutes next week on Monday or Thursday? So call to action. Polish your cold email signature. So you only have to work one time on it, and then you can copy paste for all your emails. Here, a well-constructed signature can help us shorten the email body and make the message more digestible and addressee centered. Best regards, first name, last name, CEO company. So you guys are CEOs, correct? So call your CEO. It increase the impression. So your phone, call to action, tracking phone number, and a website link. Give them a way to contact you. Even if you don't like phone calls, they can always leave a voice message. You listen to the voice message, and then you decide if you want to call them back or text them back. But don't miss that opportunity. Bottom line, you don't have to reinvent the wheel every time. No, you don't. Follow-up emails. Follow-up emails. Day one, cold prospecting email. So that is day one. You come up with a good email. Okay. You find the best subject line. You come with a good body contact, a good call to action. Then day three, the second email, you just add follow-up before the best subject line. That's it. So once you have found the subject line, what really get the most open and the most clicks, add the next email with follow-up. It works. And the email 3 is follow-up. So if you have problems to come with good subject lines or don't know what should I use in the follow-up emails, in the email number 2 and email 3, just add following up. It works. Hi, I know that you're probably busy and I don't want to be a stalker. I will totally appreciate it if you could just answer with either 1, 2, 3 by replying to this email. Okay, go ahead and create for me a free 40-day trial with account. Okay, not today, but you can remind me of exit within 3 months. Okay, leave me alone. I don't have time for this kind of stuff. So you kind of give them a way out. And remember, if you give them a way out, they might be way in. Yeah, that's how people work. And then your professional signature, your name, best regards, CEO, your phone number, and a website link. Created one, use it over and over time. So here's a bonus for the cold emailing. Make it easy for anyone to schedule a call with you in one click. Make it easy. So how easy you make for them to contact you, either by email, by booking an appointment, by sending a text message, go to the website. You need to make it easy. Okay. Build a swipe file for the best cold email templates. So open a Google Doc. Who's familiar with Google Doc? Open the Google Doc. Give it a topic. When you see a nice email what is related to your service, put it in. Can be subject line, can be call to action, can be an image. Build swipe files. Once you create those, everybody buys products, correct? Enter yes or no. You always buy products, and some come with email templates. Save them on a spot. Use that as a static, but you don't need to use them 100%. Okay, no, make it your own signature, call to action. But you need some content to get started. That's the idea. And template gives you can use it for 90% to get started, and then you adjust little things, maybe with a better subject line or call to action, another signature. Give them a way out. Apply things you just learned today, and then you come with an email template, with an email what really performs, what gets open, what get clicks, what go to the website. So we're coming close to the very exciting things. How to write subject lines that increase your open rate by 200%. The double, correct? Crazy. Crazy. 2 times as many results as you had before. So most important is the sender name and subject line of your emails are the most important factors in getting them open and read. So the sender name and subject line. So if you anything want to change, okay, then change the sender name if you don't get results or test with subject lines. Okay. So what is sender name? So here, for example, this is in Gmail, I think, and then you see the sender name is Jack Hopman. Maybe Jack Hopman doesn't perform as well. Maybe I had Jack Marketing or Jack Sales or some crazy name that I thought was good, but it's not good, doesn't perform. Then change it out if you don't get good open rates. And then you see the subject lines, which really you need to always split test. And I will show you in a second at the end of the training how you can easily do split testing with San Diego. So let's do, I don't have the poll. I haven't created a poll. So reason for opening an email. What is the reason of opening an email is, do you send your emails from company XYZ or do you use specific person name? So give me an answer. So do you send your emails from company ABC like AdWord agency, or do you send it from AdWordHanes.com? Is it? Okay. You guys are good. Everybody has the right answer. Person's name, specific names. Yes. Because if you start with a company name, they might already think it is about marketing, selling. So you do not really get a chance to get the conversation going. Yeah, and likely you don't have any branding for your name. They don't know you. It's the first time they see you. So why would they be interested in opening your email? They are busy. So you kind of want to start with, hey, I'm Jack Hopman and I work for company. Now you have a chance with explaining your position. But first I need to open, correct? This, believe it or not, this make a huge difference. Research from Pinpoint Marketing found that by using a specific personal name rather than a general email address or company name, you can increase your open rates by as much as 35%. So 35% better. So if you have, let's say, 7%, you get 10% open rate. That's how important it is. Can be from no sales and having sales, success or no success. 35% is huge. When it comes to subject lines, have you heard the phrase you should spend as much time writing your headline as you spend on writing the content? Yes. So let me tell it again. So you have a subject line and then you have the body and call to action. So but this statement is the subject line is as you should spend as much time to come with good subject lines as with the copy, because first of all the email needs to get opened. If the email doesn't get opened, then they don't go to the call to action. Now the email is open, and then you might say, I have problems with content. Now use the subject line, the best subject line, to talk about, create content from it. A couple of bullet points about your service, product, whatever your solution is to that problem, and a call to action. Simple, nice signature. Call you are CEO. Don't forget it. Phone number, website link. It will do the trick. So here, more graphically shown, sender name can have 35% better open rate. Subject line, I think this is very modest. Subject line can have a 100% difference, but here say 33%, and the offer is only 30%. Much lower than you probably thought. The offer is not so important for open email. You don't need to say 197 for Google Ad Service or uh, special deal tax return. Huh? No, you are not there yet. First, you have to explain why they need your service. So now, there's always in debate. I see that all the time. So the optimal amount of words in a subject line. What do you guys think? 5, 8, 10, 20? More better? Less better? So they did a study on it. And a report by Retention Science found that a subject line between the 6 to 10 words deliver the highest open rate. So 8 words is kind of a golden standard. Doesn't mean it needs to be always 8. I will show you an email that I sent today that had just 2 words. So it can also, if you embrace curiosity, it can be short. But if you say, Jack, where should I aim for? Then aim for 8 words. So here's an example. Better than any app you've seen. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And being hero, online marketing has never been so easy with this app. So both have decent open rates. Okay. One is 9.5% and one is 30%. So not only the open is better, 30% compared to 9%, but also the click. So same product, same service, same body content, and just by a simple other subject line, how much percentage is this? Not double, but 60-70% better. Amazing. So if you would have made 10 sales by being hero subject line, you would have made 16 sales. If every sale result, let's say, in $50, $100 to make the math simple. So with being hero, you would make $1,000, and with better than any app you have seen, you make $1,600. So that's significant. It's crazy. Another subject line. So overrate by number of words. Do you have to see this as general numbers? It's not really that you always have to aim for it. But if you say, hey, Jack, I want to do everything right, buy the book, then you see the words between the 6 and the 10 has the highest open from 21%. So that's kind of your aim. Don't make it too long. That's clear. If you make the sentence too long for 16 to 25, it really drops. So too long is not good. Short can be. Because if you compare the 0 to 5 words to 6 to 10, it's worse, but not that bad. So if a subject line is so long, it will get cut off, and your reader will not know what the email is about. And if they don't know, they will feel secure to open the email, and they move on to the next email. So, and especially for mobile readers. And nowadays, everybody, most emails get opened on the mobile. So, which is more important, 80% of subject lines are shorter than 90 characters. So keep that in mind. 90 characters, 8 subject lines, be modest. Okay, don't make it too long. Then personalized subject lines. Here, if your email responder can handle that, and also if you have contact information which have that so here I have an email, first name, email marketing class, email mouse class, or email mouse class. They look pretty much the same, but with personalized, you get much better results. Subject lines, personalized with a reserved first name, for example, can lift open rates by 20%. It's another 20%. Subject lines with the movie titles and song lyrics. So to all the boys I have loved before. So it's kind of for some of you guys, and depending on the audience, it might ring a bell or not. So if your audience is kind of in that theme, and you just could split us, huh? So movie titles: How to Become the Godfather in Online Marketing, The Godfather, The Wizard of Oz, Citizen Kane, The Shawshank Redemption, Pulp Fiction. So think about it, huh? So open email rates with movie titles with 26%, without 60%. So split test, IDs. Huh? Not always sure that it's better, but you need IDs for split testing. Huh? And movie titles, songs are just good IDs for split testing. Also, retention science found that subject lines with movie titles and songs lyrics have an average open rate of 26%. So everything adds up, correct? The first name, the email address, 8 words, movie titles, lyrics, huh? Everything adds up. At a certain point, you get an email what hit the nail. And you, instead of 10 opens, you not only get a 16 opens, but you get maybe 20 opens. You double your result. You don't make $1,000, but maybe you make $2,000 just by simple subject line. Amazing. Have a website on your from email address domain. So make sure if you order a domain name that you have a dedicated email server that you have a website on it. So if they check you out, they land on your website, and you need a call to action at least or a form. Install a website on your from email address domain so that the web providers, internet service provider, ISPs like Gmail, Yahoo, Amazon can check if your formula is legit. So there are two things important. I forgot about this one. First is if the business owner, wherever your lead is, want to check you out, they can just copy the last part of the email and go to the website. So your website is important. But also the ISPs. Remember you're sending cold emails. They don't know who you are. They want to validate you. How they do that? They also go to your website. Huh? So A/B split test subject line A/B. Yeah, we all know that in the subject line split test you will write 2, 3, or more versions of subject line for one email. I will show you in a second. We updated Send Eagle in such a way you will love it. The email with the best subject line gets either sent to the remain list or used in the next campaign. That's what I do. So what I typically do with those internet marketing, I come with 5 subject lines, and then when I do the replay or the website, I come up in a second. I use that best subject line going forward. Every next email I send is based on the previous email results, so it's better with knowledge from the past. So here's a graphical representation. Subject line A is sent to 30%, the subject line B is sent to 30%. So that means if subject line A gets more open than subject B, the remaining emails, that's 40%. Remember, 30 per 30 is 60, 100 per 60 is 40. The remaining subject line A, but it was the winner, gets sent to the remaining 40%. And you get better results because it's the winner. I have found that email subject line split testing is the most and easiest effective method to improve the results. So do that. And the San Diego, we have that. So I'm so happy. I don't know if you guys have seen this. Some of you guys are familiar with the old interface. The new interface is now a week old, and we nailed it down with the split testing. I will show you in a second. So then you have the first person, the second person discussion. The first person is I, we, us, me, my, or, and me. And the second person is you, your, yours. So what is better? So Sidekick found out that emails that had the word you in the subject line were opened 5% less. Is it crazy? I think you should split test it, but you and your might feel not so entitled to get opened. Then urgency versus no urgency. What do you guys think? What will work? Of course, urgency, correct? You want them to take action now, because that email you just sent will not get read. They will not save it. Huh? They will not say, hey, Let me save it for the next day. Cold email, they will not. So you need them to open at the moment you send them, and then they consider shall I open or not open. Then if they open, then if you apply urgency, you have a higher chance that they open and take action. So in 2012 study about mobile email trends, chief marketer found that email super clients with a sense of urgency had a 22% higher open rate. So it's called email. You cannot do too much pressure. Hey, you can say last chance and whatever, because cold. But you can use words like today, deal, coupon, and everybody kind of have a sense that the deal, coupon, today express an urgency. And remember, if you don't get results with email number one, if you don't get results with email number two, then you might get a little bit punch harder with a little bit stronger urgency, because kind of you have nothing to lose at that point anymore. So, impact of the words and imply urgency. Urgent, breaking, important, alert. So, use forget, try to remember this, urgent and breaking. I don't use breaking word now. I see it. I should kind of use it more often. Breaking news. I see that all the time in YouTube. Now I remember. I use kind of urgent, but rarely. I don't know. I should use it more often to remember to split that. Maybe in a couple of weekends you see urgent in a subject line. You will say, haha, Jack, that's where you got it from. Yes. So use a swipe file. Here are some words and phrases you can think about including your subject line to trigger urgency. Today only, expires tomorrow. Urgent. I need to remember that. One day left. Only so many left. Urgent. I, I will split test it. Now I'm getting motivated. So the free word in the subject line, will that work? Everybody likes things for free, but really works that? Some statistics show that free in subject line increase the open rate. Other statistics show that the word free actually decrease open rates. Huh? But you might want to split test it. Freebie. Freebie. Free is kind of, freebie sounds like free, but it's kind of, you get something. Huh? Freebie. Was 30 times the fact that's free. So remember, freebie. Freebie. Wow. You would not have figured that out, correct? I'm not. So use swipe file. Exclamation mark versus no exclamation mark. That is interesting, correct? Many of our guys use that. Does it really work or does it work? Let's see the test. In generally, statistics show that more punctuation like exclamation mark leads to better open rates. Wow. So it works. Ah, kind of sometimes I feel offended, especially when I use three. I hate three. One is okay, I think. Statistics shows that the question mark actually decrease. Wow. We always thought the question mark will create curiosity. No. So it's not always better. Now the real answer is split test. But don't expect too much from the question mark. Okay? Expect more from the exclamation point. This shows that punctuation can have a significant effect on your email open rates, positive, negative, and is situational. So split test. Here are the key points for you to take away and use the next time you send an email to increase the email open rates. Use 6 to 10 words. Remember 8. It's not it's not always better, but it's a golden rule. Personalize subject lines with the reader's name. Yes, if you have the reader's name, it will work. Use a recognized sender name instead of a company name. A/B testing your email subject lines is one of the best ways to optimize your email marketing efforts. And I will prove that in a second. So, A/B test, sender name, optimal amount of words subject line, personal subject lines, subject line with movie title, and song lyrics, first person versus second person, and urgency. Did those statistics change your view on the importance of learning email marketing like a master? Did you feel you learned something? to see an email like an art that you have so much um, control over that you result. It's not only selling that email. It is about the subject line. It's about the content. It's about the sender email. It's about the email address. It's about the call to action. It's about the signature. But to be honest, those are not hard to learn, correct? It cannot be that you find this hard. It's just knowledge. Kind of somebody has to tell you that those works, that those exist, that you split test. That reminds me, I should show you the split test. Don't forget me to show you split testing. Okay, now it's your turn. Actually, we want to see some results. It's amazing. Now, when I show you these results, you will be blown away how effective it can be. Which subject line do you think has the most open rate? So let's do kind of a funny part now. So, good news. Employee retention refund 2020, 2001, important updates on 2021 tax credits. One or two. Good news. Employee retention credit refund for 2020, 2021, or important update on 2021 tax credit. One or two. Wow. You guys are all over the place. I love it. That means, oh, I see a little bit more ones. One, I see a little bit more. Now I see again a two. I love it. One, two, three, four. A little bit more ones. Let's see what the result is. I'm curious too. I can't remember those things. So good news has an open percentage of 4%, and so remember those are cold emails. And important update on 2021 tax credits is 9% overweight. Huh? So 4% compared to 9% is double. It's a small group, but you get the idea, correct? And actually, I love Arlene had it right because she kind of is an accountant and she hit it. Yeah, she hit it. So let's do one other one. Okay, so great news for remodelers on 2021 tax credits. Good news, employee retention credit refund for 2020 to 2021. Which of those two are the best? Great news for remodelers or good news and plans credit refund for 2020 to 2021? Dit is een tricky one. Dit is een tricky one. I'm telling you. This is a tricky one. What do you vote for? One or two? So let's see the results. So you see, they are kind of close, not close, but you see great news for modelers. Has 30% open rate, and good news, employee retention rate is better, 80%. So not always that if one subject line is worse than another one, that in another test can be better because it's all relative, correct? This is a relative test. Compare one and two. And also is compared to the audience, to the list. 80% for cold email list is wow, it's good. You shouldn't expect it, but I just wanted to show you that subject line has so huge effect. So let's do another one. Now this is a harder one. It's really a harder one. There are 5 subject lines. When I start with my first email and I really haven't sent any email, I come up with 5 subject lines. I try. So let's see who has it right. Staffing agency, talk, the PPP loans were all gone. That's number 1. Number 2, staffing agency owners are getting more COVID relief aid. That's number 2. Staffing agency, the government is giving out COVID-19 relief programs again. That's number 3. Number 4, staffing agency are more PPP similar programs available for the government. That's number 4. And the last one, number 5, is staffing agency are eligible for more federal COVID relief funding. Okay, 5 makes it hard to guess, correct? But I'm very curious if you have this one right. That would be amazing. If you have this one right, you're a genie. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cynthia, vote for 2. So Cynthia want to double the success. So let's see if 5 and 3 are close. That could be the case. Huh? Could be the case. Let's see. Ready to see? Everybody has in it? Good. Okay, and the winner is 2. Everyone has it right. A couple of you guys have it right. Barrett, Martin, Patty, Julian. Maybe I forget a couple of names. So, staffing agency owners are getting more COVID relief aid. That's the winner. 50%. Now, on itself, on itself, it's not amazing. But the really amazing stuff is compare number 1 with number 2. It's almost a factor 4. You cannot, yeah, some of you guys predicted it, okay? Some of you guys predicted it. But basically, you cannot predict it. So if you compare the number 1 subject line, 7 agency talk, the PPP loans were all gone. I don't know if it's an accident, but it has a question mark. I think that's too coincidental, but you see. And the staffing agency owners are getting more COVID relief aid, 15%. That's a huge difference, 4 times. So several of you guys have success with email marketing with the EHC program. Would it not be nice if you had 4 times as many success? Or if you haven't success, you were closer, they go to the landing page, and if you have more leads, the chance of success is even higher. Yeah, I agree, Bradley. Prediction is hard. Okay, it's almost not possible. Right? You can only kind of predict if you have some knowledge before. That you say, okay, I know this subject line worked with another email address. Maybe I changed some wording, but basically that is a swipe file. Huh? So you need to build this up. The next email is based on your previous email. Okay, another vote. You guys like this? Or you want to do the last vote? Kind of get your thinking correct. That subject line is so effective. Effective in the way it has a great effect. So number 1, your W2 employees get UERC funding. Number 2, staffing agencies are getting more COVID relief aid. Number 3, staffing agency target PPP loans were all gone. 1, 2, or 3. Please vote. Number 1, your W2 employees get UERC funding. Number 2, staffing agency owners are getting more COVID relief aid. Number 3, staffing agency target PPP loans were all gone. Okay, what's the result? You see, staffing agency target PPP loans were all gone. So relative to the other 2, this one came better. This is kind of hard because it's also relative to the list, but you guys see how relative certain subject lines are. Wow, this is the last one that we do today. Okay, this is a huge one. Is it the same as the other one we had? Looks like. Okay, this is the last one. Number 1, staffing agency, the government is giving out COVID-19 relief programs again. Staffing agency, there are more PPP loans available from the government. Staffing agency are eligible for more. Did we do this? Sounds looks like similar. Let's see what we have. Okay, this is the result. You just look at it. So staffing talk people are gone 4%, and the best one is the number 5. So the owners are getting more COVID relief aid. Wow, again better. Wow, you see, getting more COVID relief aid, 5%. Good. Okay, one more. Which subject line do you think has most subject line? Employee retention rate to find out if you qualify. This is a fun one. This is a fun one. Really, this fun. Employee retention 2020 to find out if you qualify. Get the maximum tax credit about ESC. One or two. This is a tricky one. This really get the maximum tax credit, learn more about ESC, or find out if you qualify. So, uh, so the question is, which call to action will work? Find out if you qualify, or learn more about the ESC. This call to action, correct? So, whatever the winner is, the call to action is modeled after find out if you qualify or learn more about ESC. You guys see this? So, what's the winner? The winner is find out if you qualify. And not a little bit, almost 3 times. So, find out if you qualify really is a better call to action than learn more. And that is kind of the next step in email marketing, that you're trying to find out a good open rate, but also a good call to action. Now that find out if you qualify can be the call to action in the email body. Okay, one more. Okay, pandemic relief for public company, how to take advantage of the EC tax credit. Okay, here you see pandemic relief 3 times. Oh, this is a big difference. But the sample rate is not so good. But you see already big differences. Okay. Kind of is no more. I kind of have much more training in an email marketing classes. I load this up to all this training in a membership site once per month. You can get the training. It's a small fee. I will run a weekend promotion. Don't worry. But really here learn the tricks, the details, the swipe files, whatever you need to get more results with email marketing. Now, the last thing I want to say is 5 minutes left. So I hope you guys still have time to log in my show my account. The thing I wanted to demo to you, this is a new interface. What do you guys think? Not wow. I really like it. So you have now email, autoresponder, text message, list, contact, tutorials. Very simple. Okay, email marketing is much cleaner. I agree. Here you have your email statistics, especially when you are warming up. It will tell you about how your email server is doing. This is actually today's email, but I sent out. And then you see the open average is 90% for 80.8, and the click-through rate is not so high because many of you guys already have the GoToWebinar link. But the interest part is this. So you can click on the plus sign and then look up the split testing. And then when I sort it open, you see, if you're on my webinar, you will have heard already good news. Works amazingly. Kind of a trick. If you cannot come up with a good subject line, use good news as one of your subject lines. You see, work today, 25%, 104, really open email and a lot of clicks. And then the second, how do you introduce a cold email? 31, 26, 25. So now, tomorrow, I will use this as a starting point for the next email. Everybody likes good news, correct? So if you create an email, okay, you can give the name, so webinar, okay, and then you see here subject line. Let's say webinar, okay, and now I click on add subject line, okay. Then you see subject line. Here is webinar subject line 2. So webinar start now. Okay. Good news. Please join. Is it not easy to just add subject line? And if you say, I want to delete one, on the end of the line, you just delete the one. Huh? It's incredible easy. Now you type your email with your call to action. Here is one thing what is the kind of the problem with subject lines? You need IDs, correct? So you can click on search email subject line. There's an option within SendEagle. You select on it, and then you say, let me find emails about webinar. Search for my account or from other account. Search for my account. You can do it for other account. And then you see here the quality score. Okay. And then you can see other emails. Now you cannot use them 100%. They're always a little bit different, but you have to see them as a template, as a starting point, as an ID creator. So let's say email masterclass, next month training, following up, okay? And then you select those, and then those are added. Okay, and now you model a little bit, and then you have new subject lines, which you can use for split testing, okay? Will all the emails be delivered at the same time? Yeah, it's not that you send 1,000 emails in 1 minute, but they will get, okay, contact number 1, get this email. Contact number 2, get this email. Contact number 3, get this email. Contact number 4, get this email. Contact number 5, get this email. And then when you have contact number 8, they get number 1 again. So it will rotate. So it will really spread out to get a good average and good idea. And then there's a setting. You can say use batch subject line winner. You can then you say, okay, typically I do 100%, but you can also do 50% of the list, and then it will stop. And then after 50%, it will use the best subject line. So you kind of have to do nothing. It's all automated. So actually, this concludes today's training. I'm really pleased about your interaction during this mastermind. I hope you picked up some ideas to improve your emailing effort. The email masterclass is cool. SendEagle has become easy. You should not have problems to start emailing. If you need email templates or whatever, maybe they're already provided in your membership site. I will run a promotion this weekend, so you can really grab it for $1. And with that said, I hope you have a nice rest of the day and see you at next training. Thank you so much.